Get that out. Oh, man.
Where's the box sheet?
Yes, I had a fan that made this for me. It's pretty cool, ain't it? Oh, man, just, my goodness, man. This season, the story that's being written, has been awesome. But even in that game, all the stories in that game, all the times that we could have buckled and we could have, gotten down on ourselves, and these guys didn't. And I think a lot of that has to do with just the struggle. The struggle is making us stronger, making us better. Guys are growing up. Guys are stepping up. Our bench was amazing today. They had 33 points off the bench. This is fun. And is it a challenge? Yes, it's been a challenge. But it's rewarding. And I told these guys, if we play with that grit, and we believed, we kept working, play with love, that was kind of our theme for this week. Like, we're going to start flipping some of these L's to W's. And that's what you guys are seeing. And, inexperience, youth, all that aside, we want to win. And these guys have made up in their minds and their hearts that we're going to compete every night to win. And now we're learning how to do it. So I'm excited to see where we go from here.
This first question for the players is, how did you do that? Down 10, 3 different times you come back. How were you guys able to keep the belief and keep going with that?
I'll go first. I feel like
talking to the mic, babe.
Go back. The game is it's a game of runs, and we never really pull our head down. Anytime we had a 10, we were down 10. I felt like we still had the energy, the spark. We kept playing together. We kept moving the ball around. We played defense pretty well, and overall, I felt like we connected together on the court, on defense, on offense. So, we picked each other up throughout the game. And I feel like that kept our composure, kept us having that winning mentality the whole game.
I would also say I felt like we were connected, kept making plays, making runs, and a lot of the timeouts and whatnot, Coach kept saying, we have life, there's a lot of time left. So it was never we really felt like we might have been down 10, but it didn't feel like that. We knew we could win that game. So that was kind of in the back of our heads the entire time. We knew we could get it done. So, yeah.
Jackson, take me through the 3-point shot there.
3-point shot. Knew the game was on the line, or not the game was on the line. Knew we had a couple of minutes left, but I knew the game was really close. And whether I made or missed that shot, definitely would have made a big impact in the game. So make sure I was hands ready, feet set, ready to catch and shoot like I do in practice, ready to knock it down.
Ola, what did you see on that? I think you're the one who kicked it out.
Yeah, I think Darius gave me a tough pass. I was able to catch that, and then seeing Jackson on a catch and shoot 3, I'm confident in him making it. So I'm glad he really made that shot. He really changed the game.
That was the second basket of the run. Ola, you had a put-back dunk. I think, Jackson, you had a shot in there. It pinned off. You grabbed it. Just thought that play kind of typified the fight that you guys had. What did you see on that put-back?
I felt like that little possession right there was just effortless play right there. There's a lot of grit in that one possession right there. I feel like we just kept battling. They were blocking our shots, but we just made sure we just kept going back up. You know what I'm saying? They weren't knocking us down, so you know what I'm saying? We had to still stand up and make the layup.
Roger, you're proud of these guys for a lot of reasons, but with 14:30 left in the half, you're in the bonus. And these 3 guys combined to go 17 of 17 from the free throw line. Just what can you say about this team's poise at the free throw line in this game?
It's a lot of work we put in. We challenge them to shoot 50 free throws before practice, and early in the year, they're young, so they would kind of be casual with it, and Coach kind of got on you guys about that, didn't I?
Definitely.
And they've been locked in and they've been focused, and I think it's a credit to them, their work, and then they're responding to coaching, and that's something that details matter. And free throw line, shoot, if we don't make free throws, we don't win today. And I'm so proud of their work and so proud of their focus. Their focus today.
He's not in here, but Roger, the charge that Darius takes, the pull-up that he hits, those are winning plays. What did you see in those plays?
Oh, he's a winner, man. I love that kid. I love all of them, obviously. I love them all with all my heart. But just his fight and his toughness and his grit and just how much of a different player he's become, I think is exceptional. And he was hurting, both him and Isaiah, man. They've been logging a lot of minutes, but he was like, Coach, we're going to win this game, and he didn't want to come out. And he's been making big plays like that. I thought he couldn't score. He's becoming a scorer this year, and it's been awesome to see.
Cooper, the long rebound, tracking that down, and then having the courage, I guess, to throw up the alley-oop in a moment when the game's still hanging in the balance. Take us through that play.
It was kind of chaotic, so I was just trying to dribble it out and make sure I got it across half court. And then I kind of looked up ahead, and there was just one dude in front of me. And then I saw Ola at the other side pointing up. So I was like, I mean, I've seen him catch a ball before. So, and he's 6'8", he's got long arms. So I was like, just throw it. No one was there, so I just threw it up, and he finished it. That's exactly what I thought was going to happen, and it did. So I'm glad. If not, it probably would have been.
So that was one of those moments, when the coach has a moment where he's like, "What are you? Yeah, let's go!" I think I even turned to the crowd and pumped them up. But before that, I was like, "What are you doing?" But hey, man, listen, we talk about playing fun, fast, and free, and these guys play with confidence. And sometimes the play doesn't work out, but as of late, they're starting to work out. And I want to play fast. And these guys are embracing it, and we work on stuff like that in the game, just playing fast and connecting when we have numbers, and he basically executed it.
Jackson, your role has shifted a little bit in the last couple of games. You come in here, you plus 12, lead the team in that. What is it like bringing that spark off the bench and just kind of building on what is going on out there?
Really just doing whatever I can to bring us a victory at the end of the day. I know the guys on the team will do the same, so I just want to give them my all, give everything I got to give them a victory. I don't really focus on trying to put the ball in the hoop every time I get the ball. I just want to make sure we can get the best play at the right time, make everybody look good, really.
And Roger, how proud are you of Jackson?
Oh, so proud. I mean, after the first 5 minutes, I got into him pretty bad. And I told him, I'm not going to play unless you play hard. And you know what? None of these kids are perfect. They make mistakes. And for me, it's my job to motivate them. So sometimes I have to get into them a little bit. And I told him in front of the whole team, I was like, this is a story. He had his own personal story. It didn't start off great, was getting scored on, you know what I'm saying? But then it flipped. And the best thing about it is, knowing that I have that confidence in him, but yet I'm going to hold him accountable, it gives him that freedom to have a flip like that and win a game for us. And if he doesn't have that flip, if he's not focused enough and confident enough and mentally tough enough to be able to flip that, we don't win this game. And that's huge. And that's a sign of growth for him. And I'm excited to see him continue to grow. I'm extremely proud of him.
A lot of times you got to go watch film and figure out who the Grit Chain Award winner is. You've given it out already. Pretty easy today?
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of guys. I mean, to be honest, this was the whole team deserves a Grit Award. But Ola made so many plays, man. And we have our little chart and our thing, and he deserved it. And he went out and got it. And, I'm super proud of him. And I told him last game, I said I should have played him more. I'm real quick to tell these guys when I feel like I made a mistake. And I'm vulnerable with these guys. I'm transparent with them. And I feel like I should have played him more last game. So this game, I played him more, and he went out and did that.
Cooper, I want to ask you this. You've played UIC already, so this was the first time, and Roger, this is for you as well, the first time that you guys got to go through a scout on a team that you've already played once. What did you pull from maybe the first game, and how is that growth and education building when you see a team for the second time?
I got scored on a lot the first time we played them, so I was pretty determined to make sure that didn't happen again. Obviously, I got scored on a couple times, but not as much as I did the first time, and then I didn't have a great game all around the first time, so I was just confident that I was going to turn that around, and I just knew I needed to because I wasn't about to play bad against the same team twice, so that was kind of my mindset going into it.
And Roger, is that a challenge for the coaching staff to say, hey, we've already played these guys once, we can pull from this directly and build on that?
I wouldn't say it's a challenge. I think they beat us, so I think it was some motivation. The song we played before we went out was a big payback by James Brown, and I think that was our mindset. We wanted to pay these guys back. We felt like the UIC game, we felt like we should have beat them there, and we didn't. So I think it adds in some extra motivation. I'm always looking for ways to give our team an edge, and I feel like they played with an edge the whole game, and we were able to kind of secure a win.
My final question, Isaiah did not have the statistical start that he needed to, in 1 of 12, I think. He hit a three-pointer that got waved off, I think, because of an offensive foul, but it felt like in that moment that he picked up a little bit of confidence. Did you see, and then he hit, I think, the rest of his shots. Did you see him grow throughout that game? Yeah,
I mean, that's a part of basketball, It's you have to learn how to win when the game's not going well, when you're not having a great shooting night, when things are going against you, it seems like And I think he did that. And that's what I told both him and Darius when they were out. I took them out because they were kind of sore and hurt and they were tired. And I said, hey guys, like, this is one of those games where it's not pretty, doesn't feel good. I was like, Isaiah, you're not making your shots, but guess what? I'm gonna put you back in and we're gonna win. And this, we need to learn how to win games like this. And geez, I mean, they did. I mean, they made huge plays down the stretch. So shows a lot of maturity in those two.
Coach, you had a nice loud crowd today too.
Yeah, I love that. And we need more of that. And I think that energy, gave them a spark. And that might have been the loudest I've heard it this year. So I'm excited to have more of that.
You have a lot to do with it. You know that, right?
Huh?
You have a lot to do with it.
You think so?
Oh, I know so. You're fired up, man. It's beautiful.
Yeah, no, I love that energy. And for me, I remember when the Arc was rocking, and before games, every time they do the starting lineup or the national anthem, I'll look up in the corners of the stands up by the mezzanine, and I'm just thinking to myself, imagining when those corners are full again, and I'm going to keep working my tail off. These guys are going to keep working. We're going to keep grinding. We're going to keep doing everything we're doing in the community and building because I want them to come back out.